Like to call the meeting to order. Board members are all present except for Sherry. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a short agenda tonight. Someone wants to make a motion to...
Make a motion, we
If
approve
we
the
can-
agenda.
I thought you had something to add to that.
Hesitation. Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0.
Lady Chairman, I make a motion that we accept the consent agenda.
Second.
Second.
Any comments?
No extra reports this week.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0. Committee reports. Policy
No.
and did Southwest Metro?
Yes, we had our first meeting of the new school year last Tuesday, and it was a pretty full meeting. A couple of things that were brought to the attention of us was they're having a special workshop for parents and caregivers of students who have mental health issues, and that'll be held on October 13th, 2018 in Prior Lake. So if anybody has any need or interest in that workshop, they're more than welcome to contact Southwest Metro and get information about the workshops, and they have some very good topics that they're covering. Then also
Is that open to
open to
parents?
anybody that we're members in Southwest Metro, so we're to anybody here in our district. And we have the annual bus tour of the programs at Southwest Metro, and that'll be happening on the 20th of September, and it'll go from 8:45 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. And that's the tour of the different facilities and the different programs housed at the different facilities. So again, any person that is interested in going on that tour is welcome. It's especially prudent for members of the administration and other people in the district. So those are a couple of things that we are invited to attend. And then at our meeting, we talked about a couple of new programs that have been added to the Southwest Metro agenda. One is called Passageways, and this one will serve sexually exploited teens, and it'll be housed at Southwest Metro. And then another program that has been added to our list of programs will be partial hospitalization mental health, and this is for people who are having extreme mental health issues. And the third one is called Annika, and it will be a day treatment program provided by the Carver County Human Services. So those are three new programs that will be umbrellaed under the Southwest Metro set of programs. Other than that, things are shaping up. They're doing their workshops and their pre-school meetings and things this week. Then they'll begin after Labor Day next week. Thank you.
Thank you. And no CPAC meeting?
No, and there hasn't been one scheduled that I know of yet.
Community Ed?
Community Ed, as of October or August 27th, preschool has 20 classes, 20 sections with 371 kids. RAP has 150 kids enrolled at 150 kids enrolled, and they're either here at the CEC or at Eagleview. Kids Company between three different sites has 517 kids. We have approximately 70 families that have chosen to homeschool. The fall community education catalog has already been sent out, and there are approximately 220 classes. This summer's most popular classes were swimming lessons, starstruck, recreation soccer, driver's education, camp kindergarten, football camps, volleyball camps, and baseball, t-ball. And camp invention was during the summer, and I had a chance to work with that, and the kids just amazing with the ideas that they came up and put into practice. And you're all reminded that those Inky Days are coming up, and the Community Ed and the St. Paul, or the Arts Council will co-sponsor the variety show and the Artist Alley event. And everybody's invited to both events.
Thank you. Superintendent reports.
Okay, first off, I think most of you know, but again, want to send our condolences to family of Gary Anger, who's the superintendent at Shakopee. We got the news yesterday. He passed away early Sunday morning after a battle with cancer, and I started my administrative license cohort. I was in his cohort together, so we spent 2 years going to classes together back in the late about 97 to 99. So he was, and I mean, you could read the stuff on Facebook. He is about the nicest guy there is, great human being. So condolences to the family, and thinking about the Shakopee School District as they go through this difficult time. A couple other things. We have, working with Wold Architect, we are applying for grants to improve security at all of our schools. The state legislature last spring set aside $25 million for school districts to apply for this. And again, I say apply, so I'm not sure what the odds are for us to get it, but we're going forward, and we'll be applying for that, and we're going to give you more information about that at our work session in September. A couple other things, according to, I don't have the exact figures, but according to Activities Director Brad Skoglbo, fall participation in athletic and activities is at an all-time high. And I'll get those numbers for you too when they come in, but they're still changing. I know they had a middle school parent night tonight too, so we'll get both high school and middle school, but I know high school the numbers are up in a lot of the sports, so that's a good thing. And yeah, last week we had our welcome back celebration. It went well. Thomas Borak, who was inducted to our Hall of Fame, 1960 graduate of New Prague High School, gave a wonderful message. Went very well, and we had a nice little picnic there, so good way to get started. And then today, middle school and high school began classes, and walk around the buildings, things went well there. And then elementary today and tomorrow are doing their assessment conferences, so they'll be starting on Wednesday. So all in all, very positive and a good start to the school year.
Thank you. Action items, high school roofing project update.
Yeah, I asked Craig Most, our Director of Operations, to give an update on that, and he got sick today. So he sent me basically his summary, and so I'll just read it for you and for the public to know what's going on here as we're going through the roofing project, which hasn't gone as smooth as we'd like, but right now, as far as the inside of the building, everything is complete. They're working on finishing a few minor architectural punch list items. The 4 new chillers are fully automated, and they're tied into the existing air handling units throughout the building. They're working on new pipe installation in the mechanical rooms, and this requires all of the new chillers to be shut down in the evenings, so they reduce condensation on the pipes so they can be insulated. The sheet metal crew is working on getting the hat channel completed. The hat channel are the furring strips that the new metal panels attached to. And once the hat channel is completed, we're anticipating at the end of this week or sooner, metal panels will be going on the exterior walls of the mechanical rooms on the roof. The entire roof that was part of the project is essentially complete. The metal flashing and coping will be going on the next couple weeks. And we're working on getting the commissioning checklist complete for Hallberg Engineering. And that's who we hired as our commissioning agent as well. There's been damage to the outside lawn and concrete areas, and that's been restored, and we're monitoring to make sure the new sod takes hold as we move forward in the next couple of months. The choir room was damaged from a water intrusion incident, so that's getting fixed, and it'll be carpeted sometime in late September. The carpet is back ordered until that time. So the main part, the substantial completion for this project, we think it's going to be done by a week from Friday, September 7th. Overall, the project, I mean, Craig felt it's gone okay, but we did struggle and we had some wet weather during the month of June, so it set the completion back. But all in all, I think we'll be fine. So that's where we're at.
Any effect on classrooms or anything as far as noise or anything, everything?
No, and it's more in the auditorium, Jim, but
Just if
any
you're
lo-
talking on the stage.
yeah, just when the superintendent presents, do we have that issue? No, actually, any loud work like that, they're doing on the evenings.
Okay.
So they have to come in at night to do that type of stuff. But, you know, there is work being done right now, though. Yeah. Anything else? All right. That's the high school roof update.
All right, and now we have to approve a therapy dog agreement.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We're gonna do we need to do a memorandum of understanding with Amy Hennon, who is our social worker at Falcon Ridge, and that's where this pilot will begin with a therapy dog. And it's obviously, it's for educational purposes, but she has a licensed therapy dog named AJ, and we're going to, if this is approved tonight, it'll help students who struggle with some social, emotional behaviors. Could be any type of school phobia, such as test taking, or just to ease social isolation. Could help students who struggle with reading challenges, so enhance reading fluency and comprehension, all these types of things. So we'll be obviously throughout the year monitoring this, collecting data, and seeing how that's going. But a lot of school districts are going to therapy dogs right now, and I think Amy Johnson, our special service director, has done a lot of research. She's checked with other school districts using best practice, and is confident that we're be able to implement this and monitor this, and we think it's best for kids. So again, it's a pilot. We'll see how it goes, and we'll keep.
Maybe we can have her come in and
Yeah, we're gonna-
present in
I thought
January or.
a couple months in, maybe October, November, we'll have her in, and she can give a little presentation. You can meet AJ. But the dog will be, obviously, this is a licensed dog, and we'll have the vest on and all that stuff. So yeah.
And there are some students that also have their own therapy dogs. In some districts, they allow students to have a therapy dog. And in fact, I think the School Boards Association, Tim, hasn't it spoken about maybe having some type of policy that would cover students bringing their own therapy dogs into schools?
Yeah, I don't think that's been finalized or anything like that right now.
It's
but
probably work in progress, right?
yeah, so they're probably looking into that. So, and I'm confident it will go well. But if it doesn't, obviously, with this memorandum of understanding, we can get out at any time we want to. So, any questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the memorandum of understanding.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 6-0. 6:14.